In this video we will cover assembly of the bar and chain.
Okay, this is where a lot of people seem to have some problems, so we'll just try and go through this step by step. We have the side cover, which includes the chain brake. This is the brake here and needs to fit over this section of the clutch. The bar and the chain, and the two assembly nuts. First thing to do is to drop the side cover on like so and make sure that it will assemble. If the brake has been activated like so, then it won't go on. So we must make sure that the brake has been released by pulling the handle back towards you like so. And now it'll drop straight on. So check that first. If you get the bar and the chain on, you've got to have about 10 hands sometimes, and you go to put the side cover on and it won't fit on, then you've got some problems. So now we know it's ready to go in. The next thing is the chain. We have a good close look at the chain. This is the cutting section of the chain here. This portion of the blade. And that must be going in the direction of the chain. So when it's on the top, like so, it's going around in this direction. So we put it on, here's the cutting edge, it must be in that direction as shown, and place it like so. It's then a matter of placing the chain onto the sprocket, the drive sprocket, underneath, like so. It's always good once you put it on just to rock it backwards and forwards a little bit, like so, to make sure that it has engaged correctly on the sprocket. Now we get the chain, the bar. We place the bar in like so, over the two mounting studs. Now this is where it gets a little bit tricky, because this bar here needs to engage in the adjustment for the bar. That's this little tab that sticks up like so. So what we do is we place that over the top like so and down. Now we can rest it there because the bar will sit in behind the clutch. Now just slide it down as far as it'll go, and now see whether or not you're able to get the chain to go over the nose of the bar. Like so. Now on this occasion, yes, it has gone on. Like so. I couldn't have gone any longer with the bar because I wouldn't get it over. But if you get to a point where you can't fit it on, then it's only a matter of removing the bar like so, and with a screwdriver or with the supplied driver on the end of the tube spanner, it's only a matter of turning it in an anti-clockwise direction, and this will move the bar down further, which makes it even easier, like so, to put the chain on. The point is, we don't want it too loose, because otherwise we have loose chain everywhere and it all gets caught up, like so. We now place the chain itself into the channel of the bar. You can extend it out as far as you can while it's still on the locator. So we put the bar in, we've got the locator correct, we've got the chain now on the sprocket, and in the channel all the way around. We check again, and the cutting edge on the top is pointing in the direction of which the chain is going to be running. We then place the side cover on like so, and apply the nuts. You may have to hold the side cover down a little bit, put pressure on it when you put the nuts on, like so. I've not done those up tight, because what we then have to do is to turn it around, and we have to, here is the adjustment screw, and we need to lengthen the bar because it will be quite loose. So we engage the screwdriver. It's probably easier to do it with a screwdriver, like so, than what is supplied. This is okay when you're just out in the paddock or whatever and just trying to do a small adjustment. But in this case we have to do a fairly large adjustment, so it's a matter of engaging the screwdriver and turning it in a clockwise direction. And as we turn it, we will start and move the bar out. Like so, there it goes, it's taking up like so. We just need to make sure that it's not too tight, and that's pretty good at the moment. We allow about 5 millimeters of movement down like so. So at the moment we believe we've now got the tension correct. It's always good to just gently make sure that it is rotating correctly, and then we tighten up the two side nuts, like so. Now when you're doing this yourself, it's always advisable to wear gloves. As I tighten those nuts up then, if my hand slips, we don't want to go down and hit the chain. Just to show you what's happening, it's easier for me to show you this without large gloves on, but it should be done with gloves on. The edges on this chain here, the cutting edge is extremely sharp.